Hey there everybody, and welcome to the little channel on the block. Today I'm going to be giving you guys an anti-meta deck profile. I will have more or less a update of why haven't posted videos in a while um, up eventually. I'll be here shortly after this video guys. Figured this would be an easy video to film, so I figured I'd get out of the way. And also I love this deck. This deck is amazing. I'll probably do some dual videos with it if I have time. Either way, I'm starting to deck off with 3 copies of Doom Carbonite. This card is fucking dopey as hell because you just summon it, 1950 points, 1900 points, 1800 defense, and great effect. And that's what anti-meta way needs. Level 4 monsters with good effects. It's pretty much what the deck based around. This one negates monsters' effects by tributing itself. That's always good. It works on the Scourge Rain as well. For like annoying cards that Scourge Rain won't negate. But this effect is mandatory, so if you have 2 Doom Cows, they will negate each other. T-King, he's like the anti-meta king. I got a small trap tricks engine that just helps out a lot, adds threatening traps to the hand, and gets back for 1 card XZ plays, and also pops cards with Mono Mallow. 1 Thunderbird, just because I felt like attacking a Thunderbird, I thought it would be good in the anti-meta aspect. I played 2 Fire and 2 Ice Hand. I'm thinking about bumping these to 3 because they're really good cards and I don't get to summon them from the deck very often. And honestly, Banisher Radiance, which is the next card I play of 3, doesn't get in the way as often as people would think. But on topic of Banisher the Radiance, this is why I play the deck. This is why the deck is good right now, I think. Because everything relies on Graveyard, and if you can just get this guy out, protect this guy, you win. End the story. Just kind of how it goes. I feel like if I get this guy, I'm in a winning position. They got 1 Darkhold. This card is pretty much here to destroy established boards, because that's the one thing this deck hinders to do. Just, but once you do, you get a play going and you just hold down the fault. By a grind game. Every grind seems to be a grind game, which is always exciting. They got 3 power dualities for consistency and the fact that we don't special summon too often, so it doesn't get in the way very often. 1 power dichotomy. This card is great because you play a lot of different types of monsters. You got fiends, thunders, plants, insects, pyro, aqua, fairy even. But it only ever becomes a problem when you get Banisher out in the earlier stages of the game and you draw this late game. But you need this card late game anyway, because you need your graveyard set up for it. So it's just how it goes. But still, overall, is a good card, so I suggest you play it. 1 book, because book's great. 3 Forbidden Lance, because we do not play MST in the main deck. And also Forbidden Lance is a great damage step manipulation card. And then for the last kind of tech card is Silver Account Curse. You get this out and banishes 21, Waiko and Doomcow is freaking 24s, and they just makes your monsters huge. And then if you have, say, a T-King and a Banisher out, they can only attack T-King, they cannot attack Banisher. And if you have, say, a Doomcow and a Waiko out, and they both have 24, they cannot attack you at all. So that's a good card. And also, it's hard to kill. And it's a good solid 1-up, I think. Onto the trap holes, we got 1 Void Trap Hole, 1 Space Time Trap Hole, 1 Bottomless Trap Hole, and 1 Trap Tricks Trap Hole Nightmare. I know this card has lost popularity due to the fact is it's very easy to play around, but I thought I'd keep it in here just because I can search with my Mellow, set it, and then my opponent is less likely to summon like Exactatonite and destroy my field because they know I can stop it and it will avoid them from doing it. It's more of a, hey, you do that and I'll punish you sort of thing than actual, hey, surprise butt sex. Like, but if you draw it, it's like a surprise butt sex. Void Trappo is good. I'm testing it. I think I may take it out for a second space time. On the more or less battle traps, we got Milfos and Dimensional Prisons. We got Trench Tribute, just overall great. A Compass, one of my favorite cards. I almost wanted to play Things Swing Wind Blast. I just really didn't have room to put it in. And also, you kind of want to keep your hand advantage, so you don't want to discard too many cards. But I do love Things Swing Wind Blast. 3 Venus Chain, this card is freaking amazing. 1 Water Tap. I never really cared for this card, but I thought, you know what, play at 1. It has came in hands quite a lot. 1 Star Warning, just to round up the deck. Onto the extra deck, we got 1 Chimera Tech Future Dragon. Since it's anti-meta, this helps combat machine decks. You side deck the Cyber Dragons. 1 Crazy Box Skill Drain, obviously. 1 more Balls for your rank foes that require 3. He's the only one I play because Shockmaster's banned, and if I wasn't banned, I'd just play Shockmaster and wouldn't play this. One of this Knight guy I can't pronounce, but he's pretty badass. 1 Ivagashiki Milogins. I also can't pronounce that card, evidently. But, it's the Ivagashiki. It's like the only XE they have, so pretty easy to find. 150. 111. 1 Horn Draco. 1 Musketeer. This card's actually really good, because I did not know this until like today, that this card can hit face-up cards, not just monsters. I was playing my Everstorm deck, and it had like the Safe Zone lock going, and they actually used this in Targeted Safe Zone in both the locks. This is kind of like a more versatile version, a more generic version of Latent Shidori. 1 Diamond Dial, 1 System Watch. This card is fucking shit against Yang Zings. Exact Knight, so glad about the weak point. My Stroke, I just love this card too much not to play it. Bitch Dweller, it's anti-meta, you use this shit a lot. Gaga Cowboy wins. On the extra deck, side deck, you got 2 Beast King Barbaros from your side in the skill drains. This just becomes a 3,000 point beat stick and 35 under CRO account cost. The 2 Cyber Dragons, like I said, for machine matchups, you can just fuse. Especially, this would be very relevant. 1 Cool-Off's Takeoff. Fuse 1 Cool-Off's Takeoff, you would just be able to special summon this and then fuse with all that monsters. Because usually what they do, they summon Killer, and then Pendulum summon again just to have a bunch of defense on the board, and then you just fuse with all the stuff and you just become a super huge monster and you win games off from that alone. Second file on Ace Hand, like I said, these may go to the main and these may become something else. Maybe I don't know, normal mana cross out or something along those lines, just targeting 1 deck sort of thing. Sorry for any background noises you may hear. People are being loud in the house right now. 1 Neospatian Grand Mole, 2 copies of MST, 1 copy of Dimension Official, 1 copy of Macrocosmo, 1 copy of Soul Drain. This is a classic anti-meta stuff. And then the skill drains. And that would do it for the deck profile, guys. I'll see if I can get a duel in or 2. Or maybe I'll just do some replay videos. But thanks. See you guys later. There we go.